So this is a site that shows a very potential of course, opportunity to upscale pasture forage production within the rangelands, and this is being done under irrigation, canal irrigation. And you can see this is Boma Rhodes, Chloris gayana, rose grass, and you can see how it's doing pretty well. Very nice seeding. Another big opportunity for seed bulking, especially with the much needed seed to expand these particular farmlands. And you can't compare this with the cropping that you can see behind there. This is much of interest to these pastoral communities in terms of their main livelihood of livestock keeping, being pastoralists, at the same time as opportunity to also make money out of the seeds, as well as to develop the value chain of livestock in terms of milk and finishing of the animals for beef. And this is a farm that has been done within a dryland area that is in the Horn of Africa, that is a far region of Ethiopia. So this is some of the positive outcomes that can be scaled up, and of course increase the resilience of the communities, adapt them to climate change, and upscale it to benefit more of the communities. The only challenge we have here is the need to do capacity development and come up with strategies, opportunities to deal with invasive species. This is one of the threats. Basically what I'm just showing there, that is Parthenium Iseraphorus, and this is an invasive species that is becoming a big problem to manage, especially in pasture lands, which we need to make sure that the communities are well trained to manage and remove it as much as they can to reduce the soil gene bank of the same, and that might be a big threat to sustainability of this particular farm. And it's one of the things that we are looking at recommending and providing technical support to the communities, and of course practitioners who are trying to support the communities. This is what we are seeing, a very nice sward of the grass, properly seeding, but the seed bank from the invasive also being increased into the soil, and that is one of the challenges that we want to address. This is actually a community that has never done any farming. They are pure pastoralists, and now this is the first time they are growing a grass, the first time they are trying to grow also food crop, that is maize over there for dual purpose. And they are becoming more interested in expanding their land and making it more beneficial to them. Another good thing that I want to talk about this farm is of course, integration of silvopastoralism. You can see the trees being maintained within the pasture field, including the crop farms. And this is one of the ways that we are going to help improve agroforestry, because these trees are very much beneficial to the environment, not just to the environment, but also as a source of feed forage to the animals, quality maintaining of this ecosystem, and acting as carbon sinks as well as benefiting them in terms of shade and other benefits. And this is what we need to scale up, and of course make sure that we support these communities. So they have not been much trained on pasture seed value chain, processing, collection, and all that here, which is something that can easily be done to increase their resilience within this particular ecosystem. And of course, this is something that can be replicated in many other areas where irrigation is possible within the arid and semi-arid landscapes within the Horn of Africa. That is Oscar Koech from the University of Nairobi, Kenya, rangeland scientist, specializing into rangeland management, feed resources, and of course community development, especially within the livestock systems of the Horn of Africa. And we are recommending this to see how we make it something useful to our communities and our people within the Horn of Africa.